Mai Kako, a Komamaida Curtain Call, a weekly program of reviews, previews, interviews, and features of and/or with the great art and artists on Maui and beyond. I'm Paul James Brown. Last week, I put forth a couple of thoughts about why Maui on Stage was the first non-professional theater in the United States to get the rights to produce the Tony and multiple Drama Desk, Outer Critics, and Olivier Award-winning smash hit musical Come From Away, both of which are wrong. I was informed that Maui on Stage's executive director, Luana Whitford Mitchell, was relentless in her pursuit and asked all the right questions. So a big mahalo nui loa to Ms. Whitford Mitchell for bringing this remarkable production to us. You only have 2 more weekends to catch it, Fridays at 7:30 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 3 p.m. until July 27th. Go to www.mauionstage.com for tickets and information. You do not want to miss this show. Eric Gilliom has been dreaming about doing a show at the Sphere of the Maui Ocean Center for more than 2 years. Well, the dream has come true. His new show, Mele, the Hawaiian music experience, opened on July 1st, and boy, was it worth the wait. It is truly an experience you will not forget, and it should be required attendance for every visitor to this island, and Kama'aina could benefit as well. One arrives at the doors of the Sea Watch restaurant for a 5 p.m. opening. After checking in, there are complimentary soft drinks and water, and they also have a selection of wines and beers for purchase. The tuneful songs of Nahoku Hano Hano Award finalist Arlie Avero Asiu welcomes you with a set of your favorite mele. The delicious pupu buffet has several dips, including guacamole for the lovely vegetables and chips. Also, there is mouth-watering poke with a wasabi spicy soy sauce, as well as yummy crispy pork wontons and savory crispy vegetable rolls. After you have satiated yourself, promptly at 5:45, the audience is led over to the Maui Sphere. Each guest is given a set of wireless headphones and operating instructions. The seats are high-backed and semi-reclined, so everyone is able to catch the amazing projections created by visual alchemist Douglas DeBoer. This show is Eric Gilliom's. He's the producer, director, writer, choreographer, master of ceremonies, and star. He is ably supported by Andrew Molina on ukulele, who sits in for Vince Esquire when he has a kanikoa gig, and a trio of excellent dancers, Geraldine Heva Heva, Kehulali Douglas, and Sonoy Elf, who perform everything from languid hula to bouncy and funky rock. Mr. Gilliom has recruited the advice of Kumu Clifford Neole to ensure the work is aligned with Hawaiian cultural values, tradition, and practices. Mr. Gilliom sings and plays live, but on several of the numbers he has tracks with the likes of Mick Fleetwood, Nathan Aveao, and Anthony Fluke, among others, providing musical accompaniment. Also, he has Deborah Vial, Amy Hana'ili'i, and Olivia Ruff singing on tracks he and Michael Ruff recorded and produced. The show started with a spectacular seascape accompanied by the roar of the surf and the opening of Over the Rainbow, and then a rousing opening fanfare with conch shells announcing the launch of the show. Mr. Gilliom came on, introduced himself, and informed the audience they were going to have fun. The audience found itself flying through the clouds, and as they clear, they are at the summit of Haleakala. Mr. Gilliom and Mr. Molina favored us with the great anthem To the House of the Sun by Hapa. Mr. DeBoer showed aerial views of sliding sands, some great close-ups of Nene, and the nonpareil Haleakala sunrise and sunsets in terrific time-lapse. One felt like one was there. Then it was underwater swimming with an elegant sea turtle, Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Ahupuaha, whales, sharks, and of course Limo and Lipoa, along with so many other sea creatures we so love. The song, Ke Ulavehi Au Ke Ki, means the plants of the sea. It was written by the great Edith Kanakaole and is the musical accompaniment for this spectacular plunge into the ocean depths. Now on the screen we saw the Hokulea captain, Tim Gilliom, who happens to be Eric's older brother, discussing celestial navigation And we got this wonderful tribute to the Hokulea, the Polynesian Voyaging Society canoe that famously demonstrated how the second set of settlers arrived here from Tahiti and recently completed a global circumnavigation. The dancers and Mr. Gilliom were equipped with lit canoe paddles and performed a whimsical and delightful dance. Mr. DeBoer found every outrageous, remarkable waterfall on the island and filmed them in ways one could only see if one were a drone. His films of the gloriously beautiful underwater ballet performed by Nalani Kai were as if the mermaid photos of Cassie Polly on display in the Sea Watch restaurant came to life. Well, it wouldn't be Maui without surf, so Mr. Gilliom recruited the audience to join him in a sing-along chorus on one of his originals, and the dancers came out with boards and cavorted around to the music while the audience harmonized on the top of their lungs to the chorus. It was such fun. Naleo's song Rhythm of the Ocean was accompanied by Maui no Ka'oi seascapes and also shots of New York City, a most interesting interlude. Be sure to raise your hands when asked by Mr. Gilliom. There is a cool surprise coming. When one arrives on Maui, unless one is independently wealthy, a Maui cruiser is de rigueur. Mr. Gilliom has written a song, Maui Cruiser, that is a humorous paean to that necessity of every malahini. Mr. DeBoer found some of the finest examples of this Maui tradition. Mr. Gilliom decided that his tribute to Lahaina would be a celebration of the joy we all associated with the town named Cruel Sun. He chose some wonderful images by master artist Jim Kingswell, one of which Mr. DeBoer animated, and he sang the Loggins and Messina song that memorializes the sugarcane, mangoes, coconuts, and centipedes. I think Henry K. Aloha Allen's beautiful ballad, Lahaina, would have been a much better choice and would fit better with Mr. Kingswell's images. Mr. Gilliom performed one of my all-time favorite Hawaiian songs, Ku'u Home Kalahu'u, and asked the audience to join in on the chorus. The hula performed along with the song was a transcendent moment. Mr. Gilliom's grandmother, Janine Hana'ili'i Gilliom, was a world-renowned Hawaiian performer who, along with Hilo Hattie, popularized hula and Hawaiian culture in the 50s. This section was a brief tribute to her and her longtime act in Las Vegas. There was a living scrapbook on the screen, and they showed Ms. Gilliom with Groucho Marx and Fenneman performing hula. Mr. Gilliom donned a blue sequin jacket and told a story about the time he met the most famous Hawaiian performer, Don Ho, who gave him some sage advice, which you will have to attend the show to find out. Mr. Gilliom did a pretty good Don Ho, and the bubbles that accompanied his version of Tiny Bubbles were worthy of Lawrence Welk. In the middle of Tiny Bubbles, Mr. Gilliom left the stage to Mr. Molina, who performed a killer ukulele solo. He then performed Hawaiian Roller Coaster from Lilo and Stitch with a video projected on the dome of the children of the original chorus members who are now students of Linnell Bright of Kamehameha Middle School singing along. It was a great moment in the show. The show concluded with Mr. Gilliom doing Brother Iz's musical arrangement of Over the Rainbow, but with the correct lyrics. He segued into What a Wonderful World before ending. The audience leaped to their feet in grateful applause, and Mr. Gilliom favored them with a hana ho. It was a marvelous conclusion to a fabulous program. Mele, the Hawaiian music experience, plays Tuesdays and Saturdays at 5 p.m. Go to MauiOceanCenter.com for tickets and information. It's a total experience. Gustatory, musical, theatrical, terpsichorean, and visual. There is nothing like it on this island, and probably anywhere else. Well, that's Curtain Call for this week. Mahalo nui loa for joining me. I'm Paul James Brown. Maui strong. Ahui ho.